Hello everyone, my name is Tris Mazwi. Welcome to SA Organic Lifestyle. So this is our third video. I'm so excited that we're doing this finally. And so on the previous video we were talking about what organic lifestyle is. Is it buzzword that is very light and playful? Is it about trends? Is it about, you know, money? Is it about prestige? If you had seen the previous video, you would know it's much more serious than that. It's important. It's about preserving the planet. It's about biodiversity. It's about taking care of the ecosystem. It's about you recognizing yourself as a person. So when we become real, when we decide to focus on the person and not the outer and what the person has, then we start to balance the ecosystem, the planet, and the person. Think about it. This young man goes to varsity, comes out, lives in a commune. They have a support structure. They have somebody to bounce their ideas from. They have a belonging. They have a group of people that understand their mindset and their era. So there's a support structure, there's a community there. Not only that, they spend less money buying stuff, and they share everything. So the money that they would have bought a car with, bought a house with, remember they're still gonna get married and still gonna buy those things for the family and for the wife. So why spend it twice? So they save the planet by creating 8 cars, 8 houses, and 8 of everything in the house. And they take this money, they invest it in themselves, in their business that they want to do, or in their talents that they have. I think that's a good way of spending money. So we've talked about less houses and less cars and less stuff. Let's talk about detergents. How many detergents do you buy to clean your house? So an average household buys 10. One for the toilet, one for the dishes, one for the floor, one for the sink, one for the oven, one for clothes, one, you know what I mean? 10. And there's actually just one, and I'm not promoting products here because we are trying to cut down chemicals so that we don't poison the rivers and poison the water that we drink. We are 70% water. And so when we poison the water that we drink, we have to purify it with chemicals again that make us sick. So if you cut down on your detergents, you actually cut down on the amount of poison that then goes into the rivers, poison our water that we water our food with, poison the water that we have to drink, poison all the biodiversity in the rivers, and kill the fish that we're supposed to be eating. That's when you use too many detergents. So when you go organic and you go less, that's when you cut down on the 9 and you buy only one that does everything. So that is you contributing to killing biodiversity. What is that? When was the last time you saw a bee or a butterfly? Those are pollinators. Without pollinators, we don't have a green kingdom. Without a green kingdom, we don't have photosynthesis. Without photosynthesis, we have a problem with gas exchanges, and I'm keeping it simple here. And we don't have a balance of gas exchanges, then we have a heating up planet. Too much nitrogen. Let's just call it too much heat. So in order for us to balance the heat, we need to take care of the green kingdom, we need to plant more trees, and we need to have more greenery. But we can't have more greenery if we are busy poisoning it with chemicals that kill the pollinators. So now let's talk about the beautiful things like clothes, like shoes, yay, like bags, yay, right? I know, I love those too. But how many can we have? How many can the planet allow us to have? So I've been watching me and watching us. We have a disease, it's called consumerism, and it stems from the emptiness inside, deep inside. And that emptiness is caused by not feeling worthy, or not having a belonging, or not feeling like just you on your own are good enough because you don't have. Do you see the cycle? So we've started thinking that I am important when I have, and when I don't have, I'm not important. So organic lifestyle does not only address that, the issue of having. It also addresses the issue of not having. So when you have this hole inside of you, what do we do? Fill it when let me tell you about me. When I feel this hole, I go to chocolate. I love chocolate. And so I eat a lot of chocolates. But chocolate is made out of milk. Where does milk come from? From a cow. Where does this milk come from all year round, every day, forever? So I can have as many chocolates as I need every time I'm sad. Maybe you drink wine when you're sad. Where does wine come from? From a tree. How many glasses of wine do you have? 8 bottles? So that means you need to be planting a lot of grape trees. Another person's hole is shoes. They fill it with a lot of pairs of shoes. Where do shoes come from? From a factory. When this factory makes you 100 pairs of shoes, how much gas, how much pollution, how much emission goes into the atmosphere? So when we have this hole, we create a lot of problems for the planet because it's an issue of supply and demand. When we want something, we're telling the person that is creating it that you need to make more. And so the amount of pollution we emit is part of the global warming issue. So what I'm saying is when we become who we are and we are authentic and we spend our money on the gifts and talents we have, we can relieve this burden the planet is having from our disease consumerism. So organic lifestyle is about less is more. Use less. Use plain things on your body like plain olive oil or plain grapeseed oil. Use one shampoo that washes your hair, your body, your face, and everything. Use one lotion for your hair, your face, and your body. I know you're thinking, where does that come from? There is. You just need to look. Just use less. If you're going to go shopping, take out all your clothes, give them to somebody who doesn't have. Then you have a right to go shopping. If you're going to go drink wine or eat more, plant your own veggie garden at home. Plant fruit trees. Plant veggie gardens at home. Then you don't need to go and buy. And your wealth is in the soil. And your actions are not driven by ego. They're driven by love. How much meat do you eat? Where does it come from? Are you suggesting that we need more cows, or are you suggesting that cows need to be multiplied quicker enough for you to have a cow for breakfast, lunch, and supper? Calculate the amount of cows you have and ask yourself, is that real? Is that practical? Is it sustainable? How many cups of coffee do you have? From which container? Is it biodegradable? Can Mother Earth emulsify it and will it disappear, or is it an ocean somewhere size of South America sitting inside the ocean? Let's talk about it so you can directly relieve the pressure of planet Earth by living organically. Organic lifestyle is a solution for global warming. I am looking forward to talking to you more about how you can make the difference to the planet, to the ecosystem, to the biodiversity by living consciously. Awareness, healing your body, living your body beautifully with all the systems integrated, and indulgence, having everything that you love, but with love. Look forward to sharing more with you. I love you. See you next week.